Hello, I'm Halimah Sa'adiah. In this video, I will explain about the concept of similarity in triangles. To learn the concept of congruence in triangles, we will use some props. The first props, we can use cardboard coated with textured paper with two triangles of different sizes and can be removed.
Kertas bertekstur dengan dua buah segitiga yang berbeda ukuran dan dapat dilepas.
Then, secondly, we can use cardboard which also has two different triangles that arise so that blind students can fill the sides of the triangles.
Segitiga timbul sehingga siswa tunanetra dapat meraba sisi-sisi segitiga.
Then the third is the triangle that we will use for the example problem.
Yang akan kita gunakan untuk contoh soal.
Lastly, we can use a tactile tape measure to measure the sides of the triangle. Now, let's begin to learn the concept of congruence in triangles. To understand congruence in triangles, we recall that two triangles are said to be congruent if they have at least two corresponding angles that are equal or congruent. Two congruent angles are two angles that have the same shape and size.
Dua sudut yang kongruen adalah dua sudut yang memiliki bentuk dan ukuran yang sama.
For more details, we can give experience to blind students to find the appropriate angles.
Kepada siswa tunanetra untuk mencari sudut-sudut yang bersesuaian. Kita bisa menggunakan
We can use our first prop, which is textured cardboard with removable triangles. For the first triangle on the left, we call it triangle ABC. The corners have been given braille letters to make it easier for blind students to touch. Then ask blind students to name the angles in the ABC triangle.
memudahkan siswa tunanetra meraba. Kemudian minta siswa tunanetra untuk menyebutkan sudut-sudut yang terdapat pada segitiga ABC. Siswa akan menyebutkan dari kiri bawah.
Students will say from the bottom left, students will fill point A. Then to the right, we'll find point B. Then follow the groove up to the hypotenuse at the third point, students will fill point C.
Siswa akan meraba titik C.
We try to write down for triangle ABC. There are angles ABC, angles BCA, and angles CAB.
BCA, sudut CAB.
As for the PQR triangle, there are angles PQR, a second angle QRP, and the third angle is RPQ.
Yang kedua, sudut QRP, dan ketiga, sudut RPQ.
Next, we will ask students to remove the leftmost triangle or triangle ABC to be placed on the top of triangle PQR. Then we ask students to put the corners of ABC on the corners of triangle PQR. Students will find that the CAB angle coincides with the RPQ angle.
Pada sudut-sudut segitiga PQR.
Explain to students that when the corners coincide, the angles are the same size and the shape is the same.
Dengan sudut RPQ.
Students will find the CAB angle congruent with the RPQ angle.
Saling berhimpit, maka besar sudutnya sama dan bentuknya juga sama. Siswa akan menemukan sudut CAB kongruen dengan sudut RPQ dengan cara yang sama.
In the same way, direct students to put other corners to other corners in the PQR triangle.
Yang lain juga di segitiga PQR. Maka siswa akan menemukan.
Then students will find that angle ABC will be congruent with angle PQR.
Sudut PQR.
Because two congruent angles have been found, it can be said that triangles ABC and PQR are congruent.
Segitiga ABC dan PQR adalah sebangun. Karena segitiga ABC dan PQR sebangun, maka sudut ketiga yaitu QRP dan BCA dapat dipastikan juga kongruen.
We write angle BCA congruent with angle QRP. To describe the corresponding sides, we can use congruent angles.
Untuk menjelaskan sisi-sisi yang bersesuaian, kita bisa menggunakan sudut-sudut yang kongruen.
We recall that angle CAB is congruent with angle RPQ, and angle ABC is congruent with angle PQR.
ABC kongruen dengan sudut PQR.
We will look at the sides that are flanked by angle CAB and angle ABC in triangle ABC. The flanked side is side AB. We write side AB.
Sisi yang diapit adalah sisi AB. Kita tuliskan sisi AB. Kemudian pada segitiga PQR,
Then in the PQR triangle, the side flanked by the RPQ angle and the PQR angle is the PQ side. We write the side PQ.
Kita tuliskan sisi PQ. Maka
Then the sides AB and PQ correspond. Side AB corresponds to side PQ.
bersesuaian dengan sisi PQ.
On the other hand, we can recall that angle ABC is congruent with angle PQR and angle BCA is congruent with angle QRP.
Sudut BCA kongruen dengan sudut QRP. Sisi yang diapit oleh sudut ABC.
The side flanked by angle ABC and BCA is side BC, and the side flanked by angles PQR and angle QRP is side QR. Then we write the BC side corresponding to the QR side, so we can be sure the third side also corresponds.
Maka dapat dipastikan sisi ketiga juga bersesuaian.
The third side is the AC side and the PR side. Then we write the AC side corresponding to the PR side.
Sisi AC bersesuaian dengan sisi PR. Kita ingat kembali.
We recall that congruent triangles will have the same ratios. For the corresponding sides, it can be written AB divided by PQ equals BC divided by QR.
Dituliskan AB banding PQ sama dengan BC per QR. Kemudian untuk
Then for another similar comparison, we have BC divided by QR equals AC divided by PR. And thirdly, we have the ratio AC divided by PR equals AB divided by PQ.
kita punya perbandingan AC per PR akan sama dengan AB per PQ. Dari ketiga persamaan,
From the three equations, we can conclude that AB divided by PQ equals BC divided by QR equals AC divided by PR.
per QR sama dengan AC per PR.
For example questions, we can use the PQR triangle, where there is the ST line, which then forms the STR triangle.
Bentuk segitiga STR. Untuk
For triangle PQR, point P is on the lower left and point Q is on the lower right with right angles, and point R is on the upper right.
sudut siku-siku dan titik R terdapat pada kanan atas. Dan untuk
And for the
segitiga
STR triangle, point S is between points P and R, and point T is between points Q and R. For this triangle, the side length of PQ equals 10 centimeters. Here we have braille numbers that can be touched by blind students.
10 cm. Di sini terdapat angka braille yang dapat diraba oleh siswa tunanetra. Kemudian
Then QT equals 2 centimeters and TR equals 12 centimeters. RS side equals 13 centimeter and SP side equals 13 centimeter. Then how do we find the length of the line ST? To make it easier for students to answer questions, we can make a STR triangle and separate it from the PQR triangle. So we get two separate triangles.
Memudahkan siswa dalam menjawab pertanyaan, kita bisa membuat segitiga STR.
To use the concept of congruence, we must determine whether the two triangles PQR and STR are congruent. So we can start by ascertaining the corresponding angle. It is said that at least two pairs of angles are congruent. We will prove that two pairs of angles are congruent. We can start from the angles that are shared by triangles PQR and STR. That is, there are angles QRP and angles TRS.
Kongruen, minimal dua pasang sudut akan kita buktikan dua pasang sudut tersebut kongruen. Kita bisa memulai dari sudut yang dimiliki bersama oleh segitiga PQR dan STR, yaitu terdapat sudut QRP dan sudut TRS. Ini adalah sudut yang dimiliki bersama oleh kedua segitiga.
This is the angle that the two triangles have in common. Let's try to write down the QRP angle congruent with the TRS angle.
TRS. Selanjutnya,
Next, we will look for whether there are congruent angles other than the QRP and TRS angles. We can ask students to fill the STR triangle on the PQR triangle. To find other congruent angles, students will find the angle STR coincides with the angle PQR. Then it can be said that the PQR angle is congruent with the STR angle. Because you have found two pairs of congruent angles, it can be said that triangle PQR is congruent with triangle STR.
PQR kongruen dengan sudut STR. Karena sudah menemukan
Because the PQR triangle is congruent with the STR triangle, the RPQ angle is congruent with RST angle.
R sebangun dengan segitiga STR.
That way, the ratio of the corresponding sides in triangles PQR and STR will be the same. We can use this concept to find the length of the line ST.
Kongruen dengan sudut RST. Dengan begitu,
Previously, we will find the corresponding sides using congruent angles. As before, we recall that the QRP angle is congruent with the TRS angle and the PQR angle is congruent with the STR angle.
garis ST. Sebelumnya, kita akan mencari sisi-sisi yang bersesuaian dengan menggunakan sudut-sudut yang kongruen, seperti sebelumnya.
Then, we will find the side that is flanked by the QRP angle and the PQR angle. Then, the flanked side is the QR side. We write down the QR side.
Kita akan temukan sisi yang diapit sudut QRP dan sudut PQR. Maka sisi yang diapit adalah sisi QR. Kita tuliskan sisi QR.
This QR side will correspond to the side of the STR triangle, which is flanked by the TRS angle and the STR angle. Then, find the side of TR that corresponds to the side of QR. Then, we will look for the other corresponding side. Because what we are looking for is ST, we will try to find the side that corresponds to ST. The ST side is flanked by the RST and STR angles, while the STR angles is congruent with the PQR angle and the RST angle is congruent with the RPQ angle.
Oleh sudut RST dan STR. Sedangkan sudut STR kongruen dengan sudut PQR dan sudut RST kongruen dengan sudut RPQ. Maka kita cari sisi yang diapit oleh sudut PQR dan sudut RPQ. Maka
Then, we look for the side that is flanked by angles PQR and angles RPQ.
sisi PQ. Bisa kita tuliskan PQ
Then the side flanked by the two angles is that we can write PQ corresponding to ST. We have found two corresponding sides, so we can calculate the length of ST with the equation QR divided by PQ equals TR divided by ST.
sama dengan T ST.
But before we look for the length of QR, we remember again that the known side lengths are the length of the QT side and the length of the R side.
Panjang sisi QT dan panjang sisi TR.
So we need to find the length of the QR side first. So we get the length of QR equals QT plus TR equals 12 centimeters plus 12 centimeters equals 24 centimeters.
Sehingga panjang sisi QT 12 dan panjang sisi TR 12. Jumlahnya 24. Setelah itu kita
After that, we substitute for QR length, PQ length, TR length, and ST length.
TR dan panjang ST pada persamaan. Panjang QR 12.
In the equation, the length of QR equals 24 centimeters, the length of PQ equals 10 centimeters, the length of TR equals 12 centimeters, and the length of ST is what we are looking for.
Bisa menyederhanakan 24/10 menjadi
We can simplify QR divided by PQ equals 24 divided by 10 equals 12 divided by 5. Furthermore, 12 divided by 5 equals 12 divided by ST. Then the size of ST is 5. So the size of ST is 5 centimeters.
pendamping sekalian bisa memberikan contoh soal yang lain.
Teachers can also give examples of other problems for blind students with triangles of various shapes.
Macam bentuknya. Terima kasih.
I hope this video is useful and can be used by teachers to teach the concept of congruence to blind students. Thank you.
Konsep kesebangunan pada siswa tunanetra. Terima kasih.